So the goal is machine speed for drafts and human accountability for insight. Because despite all this buzz around AI and data, fundamental importance of research hasn't diminished.
Welcome to another episode of Purpose Built AI Driven. Today I am with Dan Rusu. He's an associate director at Evalueserve. We're going to examine the perspective and observations gathered from investment research clients and how they are navigating the real dilemma of integrating AI. Welcome, Dan.
Thanks, Marcela, and great to be here.
Start with these client priorities. After your recent client conversations and conferences, what themes stand out in investment research?
I think we can talk about four big themes. One of them is, at least for Europe, very relevant, the regulatory reset. So Europe is now pivoting back to client-funded research via commission-sharing agreements. Managers want flexibility, but fear missteps in client communication. So everyone agrees it's a when and not if scenario, but execution is complex as it depends a lot on transparent explanations to end investors and clear evidence of value for money. Now, besides that, we have speed versus rigor theme. AI is promising instant summaries and model updates, but leaders insist on auditability, of course, and human judgment, and are aware of the hallucination risk. Then we have discoverability, which is like, we know world that's drowning in content, making research findable and usable via APIs, tagging, or AI assistants. All this is the next competitive edge, definitely. And one more key theme, it's the talent evolution. With AI taking over grunt work, juniors are expected to shift toward validation, scenario design, and above all, client engagement and client meetings. But all of this comes with some dilemmas regarding what is safe to delegate to AI without impairing proper development of research professionals, which are the future seniors.
How do you approach the speed rigor trade-off without overhyping the technology?
So we like to say that we design signal chains and not shiny dashboards. That means pairing automation with traceable sourcing and human checkpoint. For example, when we auto-summarize filings or update models, every assertion links back to source data. So the goal is machine speed for drafts and human accountability for insight. Because despite all this buzz around AI and data, fundamental importance of research hasn't diminished. And of course, we set the necessary guardrails in place to avoid hallucinations, so that's a must.
What helps teams move from pilot stages to something more sustainable?
I would say two levers mainly. So one is workflow integration, domain-tuned assistants, agents embedded in daily tasks, summarizing earnings calls, cross-checking data points, and personalization of research delivery. That's also a very important thing. And then governance by design, standard templates, approval steps, and audit trails. When compliance can trace every claim, scaling AI stops kind of being this leap of faith.
How are firms addressing this junior analyst dilemma?
In the context of AI, most of them, I would say, they don't block AI. They would rather repurpose their juniors. So instead of endless data gathering, they want their juniors to focus on stress testing assumptions, crafting narratives, and the most important of all is, again, engaging and meeting clients. So face time is becoming ever more important, and there is a clear rise in demand for corporate access services. And some banks, as response to that, are even outsourcing baseline modeling to free their juniors for higher value work. So how we help here is providing a hybrid model. That means that you're taking on entry-level tasks via outsourcing while giving teams AI tools and agentic AI to speed up routine work and help juniors step towards more senior roles.
And are there any other friction points that maybe we should be aware of?
What's right now on top of my mind is tool sprawl. Some desks, their clients, they juggle with the multiple, like 4 or 5 AI-enabled platforms already. Leaders in the industry right now, they want to be forward-leading, but without overwhelming analysts. Tool management is very important. Like fewer and deeper tools is a must. You cannot overwhelm them with too many tools.
How does this fit with broader CIB trends?
I think we can say that it's the same hybrid model everywhere, like machine speed plus human judgment, all with transparency as a non-negotiable. It's also worth noting that for research is not about PDFs anymore. It's more about structured data, APIs, and very soon AI agents that are getting embedded in client environment and from workflows.
Do you have any final takeaways for investment research leaders?
They should be treating AI as a signal amplifier rather than a substitute for judgment. So just build end-to-end workflows with human oversight, reskill their juniors, rationalize tools, and prepare for a slow transition back to joint payments. I think that's how research will stay trusted and will become faster and ready for what's next.
Thank you very much, Dan. And for the listeners, if these ideas resonate with you, you can contact Rusu at Evalueserve.com or on his LinkedIn account. Bye.
Bye-bye.